How are you? Hi everyone. I apologise I'm late. Hello. What's happening, guys? What's going on? What? Hello, my lovelies. I'm sorry I'm late. I was getting carried away with doing shit. Hi, guys. What's happening? I'm sure I shouldn't be having coffee at 7 o'clock at night, but who cares? What's happening, guys? Maybe I put this up too high. That's better. I stuck it on top of my... You know, I've lost like 3 of these. I have a box somewhere in my house with these. You think I can find them? No idea. Hi, guys. Just finished work, so about to drive home. Morning. Hi, Sarah. Hi, guys. What's happening over there in the UK, Sarah? Any questions, guys? Please put them in the chat. So, guys, those of you in the Facebook group, if you're not in the Facebook group, please join, because I will be going live this Friday in the Facebook group instead of TikTok. I will go live TikTok in the afternoon before I go live in the Facebook group, but it'll be, I've changed it now. I was going to do Friday night EST and then Saturday Australian morning time, UK morning time, Australian night time, but now it's UK 12 p.m. Friday. That is the same time as 9 p.m. AEST, Sydney, Melbourne, Eastern Standard Time, Australia. So 9 p.m. Friday night for the Australians, and it's 12 p.m. for the UK people, and it's probably 1 or 2 p.m. for the Europeans. Then that night, 9 p.m. EST for the Americans, which is technically the morning for the Australians, and the British will be asleep. Okay, so 9 p.m. EST Friday and 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time Friday. So either end of the day on Friday, I'm going live in Facebook. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, please go and join it. If you have any friends that aren't on TikTok, this is their opportunity to actually watch the lives live and ask me questions. Because I know a lot of you have invited your friends to the Facebook group, but they can't actually ask me any questions. All they can do is watch the lives back. So this is their opportunity to actually ask me questions if they're not on TikTok. Because I know a lot of people don't want to add another app to their phone, and they don't really want TikTok in their phone. I completely understand it. Hi, guys. Good morning. I was doing so well with self-concept and SP affirmations, living the end with blah, blah, blah. No stalking of his social media, etc. Found out yesterday, just got married and I'm shattered. Oh, crap. What do you do about that information? Jesus. All right, darling. Well, it's up to you if you want to keep persisting. I don't know what to tell you in that kind of situation. Was it an arranged marriage? Does he even like the girl? Circumstances don't matter. It's just how persistent you want to be, darling. My SP is my best friend whom I'm in love with. He's been pulling away recently. Well, darling, it doesn't matter if they're friends with you, but you've got to stop seeing them as just a friend. You've got to stop friend zoning yourself. I've just put a video out about this. Guys, when you are friends with people and you realise you've fallen in love with them, you have to see them as boyfriend or girlfriend in your eyes. You have to see yourself as their boyfriend or girlfriend in your eyes. Okay? Stop being just the friend. You've got to see yourself. And I don't say act like not just the friend. I'm saying see yourself in your mind. Build up your self-concept that they are someone, that you are someone they could fall in love with or are in love with. Okay? Stop seeing yourself as just the friend. Oh, he won't want me, she won't want me because we're just friends. I've had plenty of friendships turn into relationships. In fact, most of my relationships, proper ones, were friendships first. Okay? Because you're friends with them, and then one day you wake up and you realise you're in love with them. Okay? Sometimes they're the best relationships. So you've got to not see them as a friend. See them as relationship. You see yourself as relationship material. Okay? And stop friend zoning yourself. See yourself as lovable and the girlfriend or the boyfriend, okay? Wore a pair of socks I wore that remind me of my SP and someone asked me about him. Haha, really, Sarah? That's funny. I've been working on my self-concept, rewritten stories, but feels like he's never coming back. What pink sugar? Guys, if you feel like they're never coming back, your thinking manifests. If that's your dominant thought, darling. He's not coming back, he's not coming back. Guess what will happen? Guys, you've got to understand they've got no free will, and I know it's a really hard thing to get your head around that they've got no free will. It really is. Sometimes you think, oh, they're making all their decisions by themselves. They're not. They're just reflecting what you think. So if you think they're not coming back, they won't. It's as simple as that. Aloha. Hi from Hawaii. Hello. Did I miss your live this morning or did you not go live? No, I didn't go live this morning, guys. Sorry, I had 4 calls back to back and there was no opportunity for me to go live except for maybe about 10 minutes in between at like 11 o'clock EST, and it was just way too late. And after 3 intense calls talking about people's childhood and trauma and shit, I can't do a live after that, after 3 calls, and then another one straight after. Sorry, guys. It's nice and sunny today. Oh, it's cold here. Oh, I love it when it's sunny and cold in the UK, when it's snowing and sunny. Oh, it's my favourite thing. I love a bit of crisp UK air when it's sunny. Any questions, guys? I'm scrolling down. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Sound wonderful. Thank you, Name. God, how am I saying your name? Name. You've got one of those Gaelic names, do you, that I can't pronounce. I saw my SP on Tinder and swiped right, but it wasn't a match. Some good SC affirmations for this. So you saw your SP on Tinder and they hadn't swiped right on you, but you swiped right on them. Don't worry about it. Okay? For all you know, they saw you and they were like, oh, she's forgotten all about me. I'll have to swipe left. Okay? Don't worry about it. All right? Just because they're on there doesn't mean anything, guys. Some people stay on Tinder and they've been on there forever. I've still got Tinder on some phone somewhere, probably this old British phone. I never deleted it. Okay? The whole time I was with someone and the other person, I never deleted it. It's still in my phone. Maybe he's not even using it. Don't worry about it. Give a good meaning that he saw your face and he was like, oh, God, I miss her so much. I can't even look. Swipe left. Give a good meaning, guys. Whenever something you perceive as bad, give it some other meaning that's good. Okay? I went for a walk and manifested that I'd seen my friend. Lol. And you saw them? Oh, wonderful, Paul. How do you manifest getting my job back? I was fired for no reason. Just to revise it, darling. Imagine it was a mistake. Imagine they ring you up and say, oh, my God, we're so sorry. We've made a massive mistake. We didn't mean to fire you. We meant to fire someone else. Okay, whatever they're going to say. Okay, imagine it was a mistake, darling, and they haven't fired you at all. Revise it. Wake up in the morning as if you've still got that bloody job. And revise, meaning go back to the scene of the firing and change it in your mind. Change it to what you wish they'd said. And then loop that scene in your mind. That's revision. Okay, revising the past. SP and my symbol is an acorn. One fell out of the attic the other day. I take it as a sign. Good for you, darling. Guys, signs just what they think you mean. If you think it's a good meaning, do it. Thank you for today, Lois. Oh, purple sky. Purple ski. How thick am I that I kept saying purple ski? I'm so dyslexic, honestly. You are so beautiful, kind, and amazing. Highly recommend one-on-one call, guys. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. Is seeing the name everywhere birds before land? Yes, give it that meaning, darling. If you want it to be that meaning, give it that meaning. Guys, you give the meaning. Any news on Zoom? Oh, sorry, guys. I've been so busy. And yesterday, PayPal put this block on my account and won't allow me to withdraw money from my account. They want all this documentation. They're like, please show us shipment of your items. Please show us the vendor information for your thing. And I'm like, there is no shipment of calls. I don't know what you mean. So I rang up PayPal today. I'm like, what do you want me to give you? And they're like, oh, you just have to prove that you did these things, the calls. And I'm like, how am I going to do that? So I'm going to have to go into my messenger and show pictures of every single screenshot of calls or whatever. Oh, it's a shit show. It's so funny. I manifested that myself. I knew that would happen. I said a couple of weeks ago when I rang PayPal, are you sure you don't need my business information? You sure I'm not going to get blocked or something? No. I said, well, there will be some money coming in that's, more than there used to be. Oh, it's fine. I manifested the whole thing. So when it happened, I was like, oh, I did that. But I had to spend most of today sorting it out. So that's why the Zoom thing hasn't happened yet, guys. And also, Nahal, who's going to teach me how to use Zoom, is studying at the moment, who's going to build my website. So when I work out how to fully set it up, I will probably set up one in about 3 weeks' time, okay? I feel so weird affirming him now, so I don't know. I still believe in us, but yeah. Guys, I can't tell you what to do when the 3D really slaps you in the ass and slaps you in the face and slaps you hard. If you find out they've got married, that's a whole other kettle of fish. However, some marriages break up within a week. Circumstances do not matter. It's just how much you can believe that you're together. Okay? When did you first find out about the law of assumption? I mean, I'd been listening to people like James Allen and what's his name? The one who writes the little book that all the people in the tech world read, Emerson and all those people, because they kind of talk about the power of thinking. And I've heard of Joseph Murphy and blah, blah, blah. But I never really delved too far into actually the law of assumption, knowing it had a name, until I found Neville Goddard. Because I read Feeling is the Secret and I was like, oh, hang on, what's this? This is just thinking. Oh, shit. So probably 2016, because I know I joined a group. I don't know if I found it 2015 or 16, but I know that I joined a Facebook group, which isn't particularly helpful now anymore, because the guy who not the guy who ran it, but a guy who was a member in it was probably the best person in it. Thanks, Miss Smith, for the present. He was probably the best explainer of Neville. He was a guy called Greg. And everyone used to ask Greg, not the guy who ran the group, questions. So I think maybe the guy who ran the group got offended, because everyone was like, Greg, and they'd at him what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And he taught me how to manifest success on my YouTube channel, right? Except I kind of did it wrong. So he said to me, when you launch your comedy YouTube channel, so about 2016 or 17, I launched this YouTube channel with me doing funny videos about people who believe in the law of attraction and fuck it up, and people who date and act like nutcases. Thanks, darling. And the funny voices, like the negative and depressing and anxious voices in your head, was called Don't Be a Psycho. And he said to me, okay, Loz, if you want to launch this and launch it well, imagine you put it on Facebook and then everyone comments on your video the first day you launch it. So I did that, but stupidly I put it on my own Facebook page. So I woke up in the morning to 90 comments and like 500 likes in the morning, exactly as I imagined. But I put it on my own page instead of the actual page, and it wasn't the YouTube I was imagining, it was Facebook. So my Facebook page grew massively. But my YouTube barely grew at all, because all the people in Facebook were in the silo of Facebook and they just went to the page and watched the videos, and no one went to my YouTube. So it's only got like 150 subscribers or something on YouTube. I don't know, I haven't counted it for years. And then I kind of stopped and lost motivation to do it, and it was a lot of work, and filming and editing them took ages, and I was trying to do 2 videos a week and blah, blah, blah. So like my manifestations would come true, and then I would lose gusto for them and would stop believing in myself, stop believing in my power, and then I'd fuck them up. So now I'm like fully stepped in my power. It took me a few years. Got banging on. SP and my symbol. I saw that one. How do I manifest getting my job back? Oh, I saw that. Why can't I see any more questions? This is very weird. I miss my SP so much. The third party's still around. Darling, ignore the bitch. Thank you. You're welcome. I panicked last night when I saw SP on social media with another woman. Please advise. I blocked. What? Darling, don't look at it. Could be their cousin, twice removed. It could be their sister. It could be their mum's friend. Who gives a shit? Guys, you're reading meaning into people. You look at a picture, you don't have a clue who that is. Stop giving it meaning. Take your focus away from the problem and go to the solution, which is you and he together in your mind. Stop looking at it, guys. I realise I have a fear of abandonment, and that is why I haven't been able to manifest my SP. Well, darling, then get over it. Okay, guys? Whatever the thing is from childhood, you need to work on it, okay? And you need to get through it and past it. So if you have a fear of abandonment, my darling, use these affirmations. I have always been loved and wanted. I have always been made the priority. I've always been given all the attention and love I need. Okay, once you've met me, you love me and you can't be without me. I'm too important to lose. I'm too special to lose. Who would dare lose me? I'm too important to lose. Okay, because then you can say that and say that and say that and say that, and it will start to sink into your mind that I trust that people won't lose me, won't leave me, because I am too important to lose. Who would dare to let me go? I'm too special to them. Okay, you've got to start believing that. So affirm it and affirm it and affirm it and affirm it until it sinks in. Okay, when I set up the website, guys, I'm going to put MP3s of specific like childhood issues together, affirmations specific to those issues: abandonment, defectiveness and not feeling good enough, perfectionism, fear of failure, okay, mistrust and abuse, all kinds of things that could have affected you, like lack of love and affection in childhood, emotional deprivation. I'm going to actually put the affirmations together at certain childhood issues, psychological issues. One's about SP, one's about third party, one's about women, men, King, Queen. I'm going to do a heap. I bought a whole lot of meditation music today, beautiful, soothing music to put behind the MP3s. They won't be very expensive. I'll do short ones. And then if you guys want really long ones that you can sleep to as well. So you can either purchase the one that goes for ages, like an hour, or the one that just goes for like 7 to 10 minutes or something. Okay, you just loop it as a little activity for the day to do your affirmations. So guys, would you want the long ones as well, or just the short ones like 4 to 7 minutes of affirmations? Tell me. And also I was thinking of doing guided meditations of like your wedding day with your SP, the day you and your SP get back together, that your SP misses you so much. Okay, things like that. Both long and short. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, guys, and you can just download them and into your phone or whatever. Not videos. They'll just be recordings with lovely soothing music behind them. You ever thought of doing a podcast? So many people have asked me, guys. I literally just haven't had time, but I will think about it. Long ones would be great, and guided meditations, yes, I will do, guys. I did one today just off the top of my head, and it made me cry. Like I was just doing one, listening to the music and trying to do it at the same time, and it was a guided meditation about how much your SP misses you, and they're the only one for you. And I was like, because whatever I was saying was making me emotional. So I've got to try and record it without crying. Both, please. Okay. And yes, about the podcast. I'll think about it, but at the moment, I literally don't have time. But when I start getting more time, I'm going to do the podcast, because what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to close my DMs basically and just have people booking through the website only. So you can just press your time on the calendar, press your time zone. It'll be much quicker. You don't have to have me going back and forth saying, oh, I've got this time available, this time available. You'll literally just see it on the calendar. So it'll save me a lot more time, because replying to you guys is what takes up most of my time, actually. Okay, and then I can put the meditations on there. I'm going to have courses on there, how to manifest your ex back, self-concept, and manifesting money and fame. Okay. Do a podcast. You would kill it. Oh, thanks, darling. Yes, I will eventually do one, I promise. And I'll put a forum in the Facebook group for questions specific to the podcast so I can answer them on the podcast. Okay. Loz, I literally visualised you doing a podcast yesterday. Oh, did you, darling? Well, that must be why we're talking about it. Bumped into SP and I manifested it 3 months ago. Last weekend I bumped into him. Did you, darling? Good for you. You did that. Know your power. Exactly. Is I am missed self-concept? I am missed. Yep. I am this kind of person. People miss me. They're mesmerised by me. They're magnetised to me. Everyone misses me. Once you've met me, you love me, and you can't be without me. Okay? Hi, Loz. My son just saw I was watching you. He said, oh, your favourite. Oh, your favourite. Ha, 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 did he? Oh, that's nice, Diana. Great idea, podcast, yes. I don't think you realise how important you are to many people. Thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Rendy M0. Oh, thank you. Rendim. See, I'm so dyslexic I can't read people's usernames, honestly. Fame, yes, fame and fortune. I was going to do one, how to manifest fame and fortune. Okay, so that's money or success. So like success in business, fame, fortune, and something else. I would think of like business success, money, and fame. I was going to do a course about that as well. Then I manifested him to flood my phone, and today he has. Oh, excellent, darling. Flood your phone. Oh, I like that phrase. He's flooding my phone. I'm scrolling up, guys, because I literally missed everything. Podcast is needed. Okay, all of the above options, please. Okay, guys, I need more time in the day. Oh, God. And, guys, I am going live in Facebook this Friday. Friday night, US time, and 12 o'clock UK time, 9 p.m. Australian time, if you're in Facebook. Go to the Facebook group. Yes to meditations, yes. I used to do voiceovers for a living, so that's why I like the idea of doing the meditation, because I used to literally get paid to do that shit. I used to do them with a guy who used to do about 6 or 7 podcasts a day, ads a day, and he used to be the guy who used to go, in the cinema, blah, 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 this fall, you will see, and he was Australian. And he would do an American guy introducing the film, and he was almost on every trailer for every American. And they wanted someone almost who sounded like he was taking the piss out of Americans. So he's such Americanized voice. He wasn't American at all. It was really funny. And he was also Colonel Sanders. Right now, KFC. And he's Australian. Isn't that weird? Just got home. I can join in properly now instead of listening. Yay, darling. Yay, Nat. Love that idea. Good. Can you manifest someone to move to your city? Yes, darling, just imagine they live there already. He loves living in San Francisco. San Francisco is now his favourite city. He loves hanging out with me. We go here, we go there, we go for breakfast, we blah. I love having him here. Imagine he lives there already, darling. Imagine seeing him there, doing things with him there. I just read the best 2 manifesting words are I am. Yes, it's your consciousness. I am that. That's why I keep saying to you guys, step into the state of I have it already. I am married. I am a millionaire. I am famous. I am everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. Why do you think I said I am? It's your consciousness, guys. It's what you think you are. Then your brain will manifest it because you're saying to your subconscious, I am rich and famous. I am rich and famous. I am everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. And it goes, oh, are you? Oh, all right. Well, I better fucking manifest that because you just told me that's who you are. Can I manifest my ex back if he hates me? Not if you think he hates you, darling. Stop fucking saying that. Guys, if you've got ideas in your head about how the other person feels about you, make it good ideas, not fucking shit ideas. They have never forgiven me. They hate my guts. Stop thinking that because then they will. Guys, your dominant habitual thoughts manifest. Stop thinking they hate you, then they will hate you. Stop thinking they haven't forgiven you, then they haven't forgiven you. Stop thinking they think you're a psycho, then they think you're a psycho. Trust me. Oh, I can't get back together with him. He thinks I'm a lunatic because of that thing I said and da-da-da, and he will never forgive me and then he won't. Affirm the complete opposite of that shit. I've been affirming for free coffee but haven't got one. Ended up getting free donuts instead. I'd be happy with free donuts even though I don't eat them. I think I accidentally manifested a third party. Oh, Helen. God damn it. Stop that. Manifest it away. Revise that shit. Imagine she's just his cousin. Manifested for myself to do well in uni. Guess what? Everything comes easily to me. Yes, Christina. Good for you. Guys, you can manifest your grades. You can manifest people giving you shit, getting you jobs, giving you a great career after uni, all of that. Just imagine you have it already. I've been dreaming about SP and me being in a relationship a lot. 3D is conforming. Yes, my darling. Tell your brain that. Hurry up, 3D. Catch up. If you're fucking slow. I had a dream my SP was manifesting me. Oh, wonderful. That's a nice dream. What's your thoughts on shadow work and trauma healing? I'm interested in your opinion. Well, a lot of my calls are trauma related because we're talking about things that happened in your childhood that now affect you. Okay, but I don't believe that you need to go through the whole healing process of shadow work and trauma healing and be totally healed before you manifest. Okay, but I do think it's important to deal with your childhood issues. They're what's causing your life now. Okay, but I don't believe you have to get all the way through it. Like, oh, I'll go through years of therapy and only then and then will I be healed and then I can manifest and then I'll get the life I want. Don't put that caveat on yourself, okay? Manifestation for improved self-esteem and better body. My body is beautiful just the way it is. I love my body. My body is getting more and more beautiful by the day. I love how my body looks. I love my hourglass figure. I am so confident. I'm so confident in my own skin. When I walk in a room, everyone takes notice. Everyone comments on how beautiful I am. Everyone comments on my popping ass, etc. Whatever it is you want them to comment on. Success story part 1. I do my self-concept while tidying my apartment of a morning while singing. Good for you, Emma. How do you only know the difference between living in the end and past memories? How do you know the difference between living in the end and past memories? Well, living in the end is you making it up. Past memories is something you're actually remembering. What do you mean, darling? Living in the end is imagining a scene in the future, not the past, in the future of what you want, after the event of what you want. So if you want to be married, imagine your honeymoon. If you want to be married, imagine your 30-year wedding anniversary. If you want a child, imagine their first birthday, not the pregnancy test. Understand? You don't want the past memory. You want the future one. After the event of what you want. It's the end of it. You've got it already. Success story part 2. This morning I had an old man who was my neighbour say that it's the highlight. What's the highlight? Highlight of his day? Do I have negative energy? How the fuck do I know, darling? If you say you do, you do. I'm not a reader of energies. We talk about manifestation here. Darling, if you think you've got negative energy, then you will. Hi, Loz, lots of things coming true for me lately. Good for you, Connor. Like what? Tell us. Somebody told me I did on here, now I'm so bothered. What? Somebody told me I did on here, and now I'm so bothered. Yeah, well, darling, if you think you've got negative energy, then people will start reflecting that back to you. Let me explain this to you. Everyone reflects your dominant habitual thinking. If you think you've got negative energy, then people in your reality will start saying that to you. You've got negative energy. People will type it in the comments. You've got negative energy. Fuck off. And you'll be like, oh, I've got negative energy. But then you thought, oh, people criticize me. People don't say nice things. I might be negative. And then people say it. Stop thinking that, darling. Think I'm so fucking positive. People love being around me. That person can fuck off. Okay? It's what you're thinking that manifests, darling. Doesn't matter about your energy, schmenergy. Forget about that. Forget about what they said. What are your tips on shadow work and working through childhood issues? My tips are, yes, work on your childhood issues. My tips are, figure what the fuck they are out. Figure them out. If you can't work them out, you can't remember your childhood, what are your triggers? What do I get triggered by now? Abandonment stuff, people leaving, people ignoring me, not getting enough affection, looking in the mirror and hating my body. Triggers. Okay? Then it will lead to what the childhood stuff that caused that. Then you have to go back, look at the childhood stuff, go, well, I forget you now. Goodbye, childhood. Pretend that never happened. Revise it, and then work on the new you. If it's defectiveness issues, you don't like your body, my body is beautiful just the way it is. If it's abandonment, I've always been loved and wanted, I've always been chosen. Affirm against whatever those childhood issues are. That's why people jump on calls with me, guys. If you want a one-to-one, DM me, okay, because I will read your childhood story and the story of your manifestation story of what you're trying to manifest and what's going wrong, and I can figure out from that, and after a few questions of you, what those triggers are, what those childhood things are, and what you need specifically to affirm to get rid of that shit. Because you need to fight against it. You need to affirm and affirm and affirm and affirm and affirm new thinking, which is all affirmations are, to cancel out that old thinking that's running your fucking life. Okay? That's what manifesting is. It's what you're thinking. Hi, Loz. Lot of things coming true. Yay! Success story part 3 of his morning. Oh, highlight of his morning, hearing my singing when he was walking in the hallway. Oh, so you were the highlight of his morning. Oh, that's lovely, darling. Gracie, follow the host. Thank you, darling. Where do you think we go after we pass? You're still here, darling. I've got a spirit in my bedroom. Sprays fucking perfume in my face at night. Drives me crackers. Her name's Lynn. Had a spirit in my other house. She used to ring the fucking doorbell all the time. Big Ben. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. When you press the doorbell, it just went ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. And then sometimes if there was a crisis in my life, she'd do the fire alarm. And I'd pull out the wall. It's still fucking going. Thanks, Kat, for the fire. Will it help manifestation come faster if I tell people things are great between me and my ASP? No. Darling, it's not what you do in the 3D that matters. Don't go lying to your friends. Oh, yeah, everything's great. La, la. They'll be like, Sarah, you're a fucking nut. You haven't spoken to the guy in 6 months. What are you, crazy? No. It's in your mind, darling. Don't go telling people anything. Tell no man, Neville says. Tell no man. Meaning, don't go fucking telling people what you're trying to manifest. They will only reflect back to you your doubt, your fear. He's not coming back to you, Sarah. What are you talking about? Didn't he leave you? Didn't he think you're a nutcase? Honestly, that's what will happen. Don't fucking do it. Tell no man. They'll only reflect your fears and your doubts. Guys, if you're trying to manifest something, don't tell anyone. Do you think Jim Carrey, when he was walking around with a check for $10 million in his wallet, walked around and told everyone, oh, I've got a fake check in my wallet for $10 million because one day I'm going to be a movie star. People will be like, you're a fucking lunatic, dude. He just kept it to himself. And then he got a check for Dumb and Dumber for $10 million 5 years later. He told no man. Love that. I threw up the day after I manifested. What are you talking about? I threw up the day after I manifested. I don't understand that, darling. You threw up? Can manifesting an SP backfire? Only if you think it can, darling. You decide. You make the rules. If you think it backfires, then it will. How to get an SP back that I broke up with because he treated me like shit? Well, Sean Marie, he did that because of your thinking. What were you thinking that caused him to treat you like shit? What were you thinking about yourself? I'm not good enough. I'm not lovable. Men are awful to me. Men never treat me right. Men can't be trusted. Relationships never work out for me. I never get treated well, etc. I'm not good enough. I'm way below him. He's so much better than me. Were you putting him on the pedestal, putting yourself so below him that he treated you like you were the dirt under his shoe? Guys, people treat you how you think about you. If you want him back, start forgiving him for what he did because you did it to yourself. Forgive him. Forgive them. They don't know what they do. And then see him differently. See him as a person who wants to treat you beautifully. But why you would want someone back, I would question why you would want someone back who treated you like shit. If they always treated you like shit and never treated you well, I would question why are you even doing that, darling? That says something about you. If they treated you well in the beginning and then they started treating you like shit, that's because you changed them. So the original them, the version they turned up at is them. You turn them into the shitty version. A lot of us do that. Our insecurities kick in, they turn into the shitty Jekyll and Hyde version that we don't like. Did you do that? Or was he terrible from the beginning? If he was terrible from the beginning, I would question getting him back. If he was great at the beginning, then just change him back to the old version, the original one, before you fucked him up. Okay? And if you'd lost, guys, about this, go and watch my lives in the Facebook group, Manifest Space, Live Space with Space Loz, if you're searching for it on Facebook, or click the link in my TikTok bio. I save all these lives there. There are 3 main ones about getting your specific person back. Number 25, number 41, and number 77. This one's about self-concept. This one's about the old story, and this one is what happens when you don't get rid of the old story and you fuck it up. Okay? You have to see a new version of the person, see a new version of you, work on your self-concept to change them. You can only change them if you change you first. Any more questions, guys? Can't see any. Thank you so much about the shadow work tips. Oh, you're welcome. Tips on manifesting a text. Guys, I do have a series on this in my TikTok called How to Manifest a Text. It goes for about 6 or 7 videos. Okay? But imagine you're together with them in your mind. You're already together. It's not just about the text. You want the relationship, don't you? So imagine you're in a relationship with them already in your mind. Live in the end in your mind. We're blissfully, happily coupled up. And then imagine him blowing up your phone, blowing up your phone, seeing his face or the text. Imagine what you want them to say. Imagine they're constantly calling and texting you. He's blowing up my phone. He's constantly calling, constantly texting. He needs to hear my voice. That's one of my most popular affirmation videos on my TikTok with a blue filter. He's blowing up my phone. Go and listen to that one, darling. Tips on manifesting the perfect wedding. Oh, that's lovely. What a lovely idea. So just imagine your wedding day and how it would be. Imagine how perfect it was. Or imagine the next day and everyone's sitting around for the wedding, like breakfast the next day, and everyone discussing how great it was, or you talking to your groom about how wonderful it was. And this happened, that happened, we had this thing. Wasn't it great? Looking through your wedding photo album a year later. Oh, remember that? Wasn't that great? Have a scene like that, darling. Any more questions, guys? I live next door to you. No, you don't. Loz, how do we stop previous negative unconscious thoughts from manifesting? Look, guys, you can't really. You just got to affirm against them. Okay? If it turns up in your 3D now, you can't do anything about it. You just got to affirm against that shit. What if you already told people? Well, fucking stop that for a start. Guys, please don't go around telling people what you're trying to manifest. Honestly, they'll just look at you like a nut. You think, what, that secret stuff, that's a load of shit. Blah, 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 blah. That's what you'll get back. Unless they're people who are like-minded. Okay, then you discuss it with them. Okay, my best friend's very like-minded. We talk about this stuff all the time. Okay, but as long as they're not going to reflect your negative thinking, and even she does sometimes. Okay, so if you've already done it, just revise and imagine they never ask you about it again, or they never say anything negative about it. Everyone I discuss my manifestations with always say positive things about it. Affirm that. Is it normal to get days where intrusive thoughts get really bad? Yes, guys, it's called thinking. Guys, you just have a brain that's running your mind, a mind that's running your life, and it's dominant, and it's dominant, and it's dominant, and it wants to run all that old shit that it's thought since the age of 7 in your mind. It will fight you. So you're trying to fight it with the new affirmations, and it will fight you. It's a motherfucker. It's expected. Don't beat yourself up if that happens. They're not intrusive thoughts. They're just thoughts. And stop saying you get intrusive thoughts for a start, darling, because then you'll keep getting them. What's the best way to manifest? Step into the state that you have it already. I am that. I am a millionaire. I am married. I am blissfully, happily coupled up with John. I am a famous TikToker. I am living in my new house. I am driving my Maserati. I am. Okay, you've got to step into the state of having it already, having them already, being it already in your mind and in your affirmations. I am married. I am loved. I am wanted. I am a millionaire. I am famous. I am married. I am chosen. I am everyone's favourite manifestation TikToker. Okay? Please advise why we should block SP social media and his past texts. Only if they trigger you guys. You don't have to, but if they trigger you, then do. But you don't have to block them. I don't believe in blocking people unless you're so triggered by what you see, guys, that you got to block them. Sometimes delete their text. If you receive a text you don't like, just delete as if it never happened. And then send one back to yourself from your number. Change your number to their name and then send back the text you wish you got. And delete the old one. And read that. Oh, yeah, he sent that to me. Oh, he sent me such a beautiful text. Trick your mind. Can I give manifestation a due date? For example, this and this happens in a month. You can try it, darling. You can. I personally don't do that because when it gets close to the date, you start freaking out. You start wondering, where is it? Oh, my God, you start looking at the 3D. I rather just let it happen, let it come in its own time. It has its own appointed hour. Some people say you can. I personally believe it stops you from being able to relax into believing it's here already. Because then you think, oh, it needs to be here by this date. Oh, where is it? Where is it? And then you look at the 3D and you fuck it up. However, believe you can get it by that date. Affirm that you've got it by that date. Affirm you have it already by that date. Put that date in the affirmation if you want. I loved having this by Valentine's Day. I love spending Valentine's Day with John if it was about Valentine's Day. So I love spending my birthday with him if it was a birthday. Okay? But I personally don't. It has its own appointed hour and I like just assuming it's here already and it will come when it comes. Is it important to have more self-concept affirmations than SP? Yes, guys, you've got to change you to change them. Please don't have too many SP affirmations, I beg of you. Affirmations for always having movement, even when it appears the opposite. There is always movement. I have faith in the unseen. I have blind faith in myself. I have faith that behind the 3D, things are always moving. I just can't see it yet. I know he's thinking of me. I know when I send out a thought, they're hearing me and they're starting to think it. There's always movement. There is always movement. Lately, instead of texting him, I close my eyes and have a conversation with him in my mind. That's wonderful, Diana. It's called inner conversations. What are your inner conversations, guys? They run your life. You have conversations with yourself all day. Now have conversations with them too. Oh, babe, you miss me when I'm gone, don't you? Oh, yeah, babe, when I go to work, I think about you all day. I know you do. SP success. Oh, self-concept success. I affirm that I'm a queen. My friend literally just commented, Queen, I love you so much on Insta. Oh, wonderful. I'm so bad with these abbreviations, guys. I love you so much. Called you queen. That's wonderful, Chloe. I love it. Good for you. I love it when they say your affirmations straight to you in text. I love it. Then you can prove it. Look, that was my affirmation. Is it normal to feel more relief when in no contact? When SP reaches out, I notice the 3D more. Yes, guys, look, when you're in no contact, you can be in like la la land, and then suddenly when they say something you don't like, when you're in contact, you're like, oh, fuck, this old shit. It's harder sometimes when they contact you because then you're like, oh, they still haven't conformed yet to this new version I've been imagining up. Motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, when you're in your imaginary scene in your mind, living in your mind is a lot easier, darling. Sorry. It got cut off and I think you just said the self-movement affirmations I asked for. Yes. So there is always movement. I have blind faith. I have faith in the unseen. I trust that there's always movement, darling. Okay. Inner conversations feel funny. Lol, literally talking to myself. People probably think I'm crazy. Well, just do it in your head, darling, then, if you're doing it out loud. Is there a pragmatic approach to what? Manifesting. You're manifesting all day long, darling. Go and watch my series, How to Manifest Properly. It's got a black heading. It's probably towards the bottom of the page. And I say, you are manifesting all the time. Did you realise that? You're always manifesting. And now you just do it consciously. It is pragmatic. It's what you're doing. It's thinking. It's subconscious, habitual thought manifests. The pragmatic way to do it is just to imagine you are that already. You have it already. That's how to consciously manifest. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to scroll up here and it's not moving. What's happening? Lately, oh, hang on. If you have one negative thought, does that really ruin your manifestation? Absolutely not, darling. Who told you that? Absolute bullshit. Some idiot. Stop watching them. Guys, it's dominant habitual thinking. Are you dominantly thinking that negative thinking all fucking day? Or you just have one thought. It's not going to do shit. I might turn into an alien. Am I going to turn into an alien because I just thought that? Ta-da! I'm an alien. No. Can we only do self-concept affirmations even if we're manifesting an SP? Yes, guys. Because they will reflect your thinking. If you think I'm a queen, I'm wanted, I'm admired, I'm adored, I'm pursued, all men want to date me, every man I want wants me, men fall in love with me so easily, he will do the same. It's just how it works. Sorry. Oh, I saw that one. Are you high? No, darling. If you start... Oh, what was this? I'm doing so well with self-concept, but SP been doing a little... Can you help? Darling, keep doing it. Stop not believing in yourself. Believe in your power, darling. My life has improved significantly since I found you, Loz. Thanks a million. Oh, wonderful, Marisa. Oh, lovely. Yay, darling. Oh, I'm so pleased. I always affirm I am beautiful inside and out. A new friend told me exactly the same thing. Really, darling? Good for you. It's so bizarre, isn't it? When your actual full affirmation comes out of their mouth, it's crazy. Crazy. But that's how it works, guys. You're reflecting it out. They reflect it back. How can I get my manifestation to happen faster? Just tell it to fucking hurry up. Hurry up, 3D. You're slow. Come on. But don't get impatient. Just tell it off and then sit there like, it's here already. But don't be like, where is it? Why isn't it here yet? Just be like, come on. I'm getting sick of fucking how slow you are. Tell it to hurry up. I get my manifestation quickly and easily. I'm a master of manifesting. Say those, darling. You're using LOA, which is a myth. Oh, what are we talking about? If you start to get into desperation, please let this happen, but kick it out quickly. Is that okay? Yes, guys, from a state of desperation, doing anything isn't great. Okay? Get out of that state of desperation by living in the end in your mind that it's here already. If it's here already, what are you desperate about? Step out of that desperation and into your mind. Live in the end in your mind, in your 5D, your 4D, whatever you want to call it. This dimension up here rather than looking out here. And that will take the desperation away. Oh, it's here already. He loves me so much. He loves being my man. We're doing this and that, having in a conversation. Oh, baby, you love me, don't you? I love you so much, babe. Blah, blah, blah. Then you're not feeling desperate, are you? Why does nothing come true when I manifest? Because you're fucking saying it, cry, baby. Whatever you're dominantly thinking, that will manifest. It's your habitual subconscious thought. Are you habitually, subconsciously thinking, nothing works. This manifestation shit doesn't work for me. My manifestations never work. And then they won't. Start saying, I'm a master manifester. I'm the queen of my reality. What I say goes. You think what I think. You say what I say. You're reflecting my thinking. It's only your thinking reflecting. Then they reflect it back. If you've come from the LOA world, darling, you're probably fucking lost. And that's probably why nothing's manifesting for you, because you're waiting for the universe to do shit. I'll just wait for this or something better. Just waiting for the universe to send me something. I'm just attracting shit. You're not attracting anything, darling. You are manifesting it. You are the power. God is in you. You are the power. You reflect your thinking out to people, and people move to make your manifestation, so they literally reflect back your dominant habitual thinking about you, them, and situations. Okay? If you're lost, go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz. I save all these lives in there, and go and watch. Guys, if any of you are confused and you've come from the law of attraction world and you think the universe is doing something for you, I hate to break it to you, it's not. It's just atmosphere, and it doesn't do shit. People move to make your manifestation, so people reflect your thinking. It's just dominant thought. That's what manifests. You've been manifesting your whole fucking life. Since you've formed subconscious thought, since about the age of 7. Okay? So all you're doing is changing your thinking into new thought, which is affirmations, and then you manifest what you want. That's what conscious manifesting is. At the moment, you're doing subconscious manifesting without realizing it. Now you're doing conscious. That's all manifesting is. It's not attracting. It's not the universe. It's not crystals. It's not turbans and fucking salt lamps and Moldavite and Grabavoy codes and all this absolute fucking bullshit anyone is talking about on any of your view pages. If you see a person in a turban, if you see a salt lamp, if you see someone talking about a fucking Grabavoy code, please press not interested, because they're a fucking idiot. Okay? It's just your dominant habitual thinking, guys. I feel so powerful after watching your lives. Yes, guys, good, because the power is in you. Have you seen The Wizard of Oz? She searches and searches the whole time to try and get back to Oz. She gets all the way to the wizard, and then the Glenda the Good Witch says, the power was in you all along, my dear. And she goes, oh, what, so I just have to click my heels and go home? She's like, yes, just imagine you were there and you'll be there. And she goes, oh, motherfucker, I've been searching the whole time and it was just in me the whole time. That's you, guys. The power is in you all along. It has been there all along. I'm trying to clear thoughts and focus, but I have negative ones. Override. Well, start affirming with the new ones, Jade. Have you got self-concept affirmations to punch out that negative fucking thinking every time you think of it? I'm not chosen, I'm not wanted. I'm motherfucking amazing. Who wouldn't want me? I'm so special. I am wanted, I am chosen. I've always been chosen and wanted. I've always been loved. He loves me so much. There's no other girl for him but me. Etc. Are you doing that? Or are you letting your negative thoughts run off? Oh, God, what if he's with another girl and men never choose me and relationships never work out for me and I'm a piece of shit and I'm not good enough and. Or are you affirming against it? Your negative thinking will manifest. Stop fucking thinking that shit. Affirm against it, darling. I just watched The Wizard of Oz on the weekend. Did you, darling? How do I manifest friendships that are mutual and actually last? Say, I am everyone's favourite person. I have so many wonderful friends. My friends love me. I have such a beautiful group of friends. Okay? I was going well until I got a card reading that told me my ex wouldn't come back. Well, darling, guess what card readings are? The person is doing exactly what everyone else does. They reflect your thinking. So you're thinking, oh, maybe my ex won't come back. And then she goes, I don't think he's coming back. He's not coming back. And then you go, oh my, oh, because some fucking tarot reader said it. But you once thought it. Maybe months ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 5 minutes before you walked in the door. But you thought it and she said it. The end. Don't worry about what the bitch said. Ignore it. It was just your thinking manifest, reflected onto you. You once thought it, they then say it. Forget about it. Create Your Future says you can change your self-concept every day. What? I'm reading. What you said? You can change your self-concept every day. Is this recommended? Well, look, guys, you can rampage about your self-concept every day and change it up if you like. I'm this and I'm that, and the next day I'm this and I'm that. It's really just building yourself up, guys. Okay? It's like Muhammad Ali would get in the ring. I'm the greatest, and I'm the this, and I'm the that. You know? He'll build himself up and say different shit. But I like to say the same shit over and over sometimes because it really sinks it in. It's the repetitious thought, guys, that sinks in. You repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, and eventually your mind goes, all right, okay, you're the greatest. All right, we get it. Fucking hell. Shut up. Okay? Molly! Sorry, my dog's going mental. Do you support Muslims? Absolutely, darling. I'm manifesting the baby with you for 6 months. All right, darling, if you say so. Please repeat the friend affirmations. I am everyone's favourite person. People love spending time with me. I have so many wonderful friends. I have a beautiful friendship group. Everyone loves being my friend. All right, darling? I need you to be my ringtone to get my shit together. People have asked me that, if I could do some ringtones on the website when I do the website in a couple of weeks. Is it possible to just have an MP3 ringtone and I'll just record, put down the fucking phone, let him ring you. And then you can make it into a ringtone? I don't know. Get your fucking shit together. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make a ringtone. I can do them. You are the power. Tell no man. Whatever. You're the queen of your reality. Would you really want that ringtone? Get your shit together. People are like, God, what's happened with your phone? Any more questions, guys? You're hilarious. Oh, thanks. Exhume confidence and you will find you are exhuming confidence. Yes, darling. I want that ringtone ASAP. Which one, darling? Put the phone down. That one? You run this shit. Remember. You run this shit. We can have those ones. I did that for my alarm tone. Love it, Sarah. Did you? Good for you. How do I do that? What, you record an alarm tone in your phone and then it wakes you up with that? I will have to do that. I have to figure out how to do it. Affirmations for removing a hangover. I never get hungover. I feel blissfully awake every morning. I never get sick. I'm thriving with health. When I drink, I never get sick. I am mostly doing self-concept, but I'm thinking / missing SP more than ever. Well, darling, it doesn't matter. You can miss them. It's not going to affect it. Yes, I'll post in the group how to do it. I'll do, Sarah. I would love to know how to do that. Yes, and I can record one for you guys and you can stick it in your alarm. Imagine being in a quiet waiting room and you run this shit, start screaming from your phone. That would be so bad. Gold. Hilarious. I'm about to walk into work and walk in with a toxic person who makes me cry. Well, darling, the reason why they're making you cry is because you think they're a toxic person who makes you cry. The more you describe them as that, the more they'll turn up that way. People turn up in your reality how you think they are. If you think they're toxic, describe them as toxic. Think they're toxic, describe them as toxic. Talk about them as toxic. Complain about them as being toxic. They'll be fucking toxic. Start saying, I love working with John. He's so lovely to me. He's a pleasure to work with. He's so pleasant to be around. Everyone loves working with John. The complete opposite of toxic. And then he'll change slowly in your reality. At first, you might still turn up like a toxic asshole. Eventually, he'll change. And everyone will go, God, what's happened to John? And you'll be like, I know. I'm motherfucking powerful. Affirmations, people to stop being hateful to me, please. Well, stop thinking they're hateful to you, darling. Everyone loves me. Everyone loves being my friend. Stop thinking people are hateful to you guys. Or they're toxic to you. Or they're this. Or they're that. Or they're blah, fucking blah. It's what you're saying that manifest. They will reflect your thinking. You're toxic to me. You hate me. And then they will. You should do those speed reading ads. Oh, yeah. What do you mean, like saying the thing really, really, really fast? Thoughts on it, like when you're in America and they have those ads for medication. It goes, legal requirement for this ad is blah, 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 blah. It may cause anal leakage. Whatever they say at the end of each ad. Are you talking about that? Saying it really fast? With X again, found him on apps. Do I manifest better relationship or leave because of self-worth? Darling, it's your self-worth problem, not his, okay? He is treating you badly or on apps or left you because of your own self-worth, okay? You can build your self-worth up all you like and think that your ex was an asshole, okay? And if you haven't built up your self-worth enough, you'll find a new guy and he'll treat you exactly the fucking same. That's why people go from relationship to relationship to relationship. The person is only reflecting your thinking. It's got nothing to do with them, okay? If you want to manifest a better relationship, you've got to manifest a better you. It's got nothing to do with them. That's why there's people that get 4 divorces and 4 marriages and then they wonder what the fuck. Oh, I keep manifesting bad people. I keep attracting the wrong man. No, not the wrong man. It's the wrong you. Darling, we've got to fix you to fix them. People treat you like shit because you let them. People treat you like shit because of what you think about you every single time. Go and watch my videos in the Facebook group if you don't understand this. Go and watch number 25, self-concept to get your ex back. You'll understand that you have to work on you. It's got nothing to do with them. And I know that might be really hard to hear. But you have to change you to change them. Okay? Guys, a tip for affirmations. Look yourself in the mirror as you say them. Yes, that's wonderful, Charlotte. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay? And I still can't answer your text, darling, in the Messenger. I don't know why. It literally has that thing at the bottom I can't even press and put a message that says this person is not receiving messages. I was wondering, is flirting with your SP messing with the 3D lol? No, Will. Keep going. Keep flirting. I'm so pleased for you. How do you get over an ex and make them regret their whole life? Darling, you caused it. Why are you trying to make them regret your whole life? Why don't you just get them back? Go to my Facebook group and watch all these lives and you will understand that you caused the breakup. You don't have to make them regret it. You don't have to seek revenge. You can actually get them back. Holding on to old shitty thoughts about them and hurt and everything is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. You poisoning yourself, basically. Okay? Guys, you manifest everything with your thinking. You caused it. Forgive yourself. Have a shout at yourself in the mirror. Fuck. I regret my whole life now that I did that. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't need to get over him. Just need to change my thinking about him. Change my thinking about myself, mostly. Go and watch all my lives, darling, if you don't understand this. Especially number 25. Go in the Facebook group. Go to the videos section. Put in 25. Go and watch it. Thoughts on everyone is you pushed out. Yes, everyone is you pushed out. They will literally treat you like crap if you think you're a piece of crap. If you think you're not good enough, not lovable, not wanted, not chosen. They will treat you that way. If you think men can't be trusted, literally men in your reality won't be able to be trusted. They you pushed out. Your thinking manifest in their mouth, in their actions. That's how the whole world works. Okay? All right, guys, I've got to go. I've got to have some dinner. Even though there's 104 people here. Hi, Adele. We're having our call soon. With X again. Oh, I saw that one. How long is eventually? I don't know what you mean. You should do those speed reading. I saw that. A loop of your affirmations on YouTube, a tailor created individually for a fee. Oh, yeah, I suppose I could do people's affirmations for a fee, but oh, God, I'll be here all day recording them. Already got so many bloody one-to-one calls. So, guys, if you want a one-to-one coaching call with me to manifest your shit, DM me in my DMs on TikTok or through the Facebook group through Messenger. Don't send me a friend request. I can't accept them, guys. Sorry. But do send me a messenger message, okay, or at me in the group. Manifest Live with Loz. Go and join it. It's a lovely private group with over 700 TikTokers and other people in there. Lots of people joining from Facebook. Their friends are recommending it. And I will be going live this Friday in Facebook, live on Facebook, Friday, 9 p.m. EST and 9 p.m. Australian time, Eastern Standard Time, and that's 12 p.m. UK time on Friday, this Friday, okay? So go and watch me live in there and join the TikTok, watch all my videos, and then you'll be notified of my lives here, and I go live twice daily. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I've got to go. I've got to eat some dinner. Okay, guys, bye.